Good morning, this is Librarian Sherri on a gorgeous Oregon day. Join me in our opening song. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, then your face will surely show it. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, jump up and down. If you want to hear a story, jump up and down. If you want to hear a story, then your face will surely show it. If you want to hear a story, jump up and down. If you want to hear a story, say pig, pig. If you want to hear a story, say pig, pig. If you want to hear a story, then your face will surely show it. If you want to hear a story, say pig, pig. If you want to hear a story, do all three. Clap, clap, jump, jump, pig. If you want to hear a story, do all three. Clap, clap, jump, jump, pig. If you want to hear a story, then your face will surely show it. If you want to hear a story, do all three. Clap, clap, jump, jump, pig. Oh, that's wonderful. Good morning. I'm so glad you got to join me today. It's not as much fun doing story time before and not being able to see your reactions as I go along. I really miss that. But we are going to get through this together, and soon we'll be able to gather and see each other and give elbow bumps. So, how about the wheels on the bus? What are the first things that the wheels on the bus do? Go round and round. That's right. Okay, let's sing that together. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The driver on the bus says, move on back, move on back. Move on back. The driver on the bus says, move on back, all through the town. The babies on the bus go wow, 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 wow. The babies on the bus go wow, 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 all through the town. The mamas on the bus go shh, 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 shh. The mamas on the bus go shh, 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 all through the town. I like that song. I hope you do too. We sing it quite often, don't we? So I was listening to an audiobook last night, and in it, I thought it was really interesting. In it, they took these old nursery rhymes that we sing, and they were skipping rope to them. And this was one that they were skipping rope to. So just imagine doing it at a steady beat and the rope going around. I had a little turtle. His name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He ate a bar of soap. He drank up all the water. And in the morning when he woke, he had bubbles in his throat. Yeah. I had a little turtle. His name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water. He ate a bar of soap. And in the morning he woke up with bubbles in his throat. Yeah. I think if I were young again, like you, I could totally skip rope to that. The other one that I thought of was, do you remember the cookie who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? So if you have two friends doing the big rope, and the person whose name is called gets to jump in because they stole the cookie from the cookie jar. I thought that would be a fun game to play too. So my next story is, I bet you can guess, the Three Little Pigs, huh? Where is my Three little pigs. There they are. Oh, look, they're so industrious. They're growing up and they're moving. It's time to move out of the house. They have played all summer and now they need to find their own place to live when it gets cold in the winter time. So off they go to build their own houses. And so first we see the first little piggy. He found some hay, some straw in the fields. We have lots of straw in the fields around here. So he found a whole bunch of straw and he built this really nice house out of straw. And then he went inside and closed the door. Maybe there's some smoke coming out of the chimney and he's sitting there enjoying a bowl of popcorn and a glass of milk to wash it down. And along comes the big bad wolf. Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. He's got to face the house, huh? So he goes around to the side of the house and he takes a deep breath. Everybody go. And he huffs. And he puffs. And he blows that house down. Oh, and the little pig, just before he does, escapes out the door. And the wolf kicks that straw around and can't find the little pig. So our first little piggy runs over to his brother's house, who found a whole bunch of sticks and built this very fine house out of sticks. And he's probably sitting in there having some popcorn and some milk. Pigs like milk too. And thinking about playing a game. And here comes his little brother. Oh, help, help! The big bad wolf blew my house down. Well, brother, come on in. And so they go into the house. And they're sitting by the fire and enjoying that popcorn. And then guess what? Here he comes. He's just kind of following the path. The big bad wolf comes along and he says, little pigs, let me in. And they say, help me, because I'm only one. You're two. Help me. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. No way. We're not going to let that big bad wolf in. Well, then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down. So everybody take a deep breath. And he huffs. And he puffs. And he blew that house down, and the two little piggies ran out the back door. Luckily, those pigs were smart. They built back doors. And that big bad wolf, he stomps through all that wood and sticks, and he can't find those piggies. So he goes off into the woods. And they go and find their brother, the third little pig, who built this really fine house of bricks by a tree. Yes. And so they say, brother, that big bad wolf, he blew our houses down. And the oldest pig says, oh my, well, you're just going to have to come into my house. I was just getting ready to go in and have some popcorn and milk. And they said, oh, goody, we haven't been able to finish ours. And so they all went into the house. And guess who followed the path? Oh, yes, you're right. That big bad wolf. Ugh. Well, little pigs, let me in. Now there's 1, 2, 3 little pigs inside the house, so y'all gotta help me. What do they say? Right. Not by the hair of our chinny chin chins. Well, I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down. And the third little pig says, well, you can try. So take a deep breath, because here we go. He huffed, and he puffed. And wouldn't you know, nothing happened. So he took another deep breath. And he huffed, and he puffed. And nothing happened. And I bet that wolf stood there scratching his head going, what? Why is this house not blowing down? Well, it's obvious. It's made of brick, not straw or sticks. So he catches his breath because he's... And he takes another deep breath. Gotta try it 3 times the charm, right? 3 times the charm. So he takes a deep breath. And he huffs. And he puffs. Nothing happened. So he sees that this tree is there. So he climbs up the tree. And this little piggy, he knows, oh, that wolf's going to try to come down our chimney. So they started the fire, and there's smoke coming up. And there's a pot of water in there. And so the big bad wolf, he climbs up the tree and goes down the chimney and falls in that pot of water. And that's the end of that wolf. So I think the lesson learned from this story is do projects well. And don't panic when somebody comes around to say something mean, like, I'll blow your house down. Don't panic. Be calm. And stick together. Together we can. We can do. We are amazing, aren't we? You guys are amazing. So, without any, we're all out of time. Rats. Oh darn, until Tuesday, or till the next time, if you're watching this another time. Thank you for joining me today. Hands go up and hands go down. I can turn around and round. I can jump upon 2 feet. I can clap and so can you. I can wave, I'll show you how. Story time is done for now. Thank you. See you next time.